Welcome to the video guys, this is Dr. Kiran and you can keep watching this channel, this space for more useful videos related to aptitude. So first question, let's move it fast. A sum of money at simple interest amounts to rupees 815 in 3 years and to rupees 854 in 4 years. The sum is, right? So the question is of simple interest, right? So basic principle is simple interest remains same for all the years. This is concept. This is the concept. Simple interest remains same for all the given years. For all the given years. This is basic concept, right? If your principle doesn't change, simple interest remains same for all the given years. Now what is given? A sum of money at simple interest amounts to rupees 815 in 3 years, right? So there was some principle which has got first year, second year, third year, it got amounts to rupees 815, right? And in 4 years, that means after one more year, it has got up to 854, right? So why this increment happened? Why this increment happened? Because this fourth year, the sum might attracted some simple interest. Let's say that is X, right? So that X must have been accrued here also, right? That must also been received here also and here also. As we know, simple interest remains same for all the years. So whatever is simple interest in the fourth year, the same must have got in third year and in second year and in first year. Hope you are getting my point. Now what is the value of X? By how much this has increased? So this is 14 minus 5 is 9. 5 minus 2 is 3. So value of X is 39. So here 39 interest, right? So whatever was the basic principle, this guy has got 39 for the first year, 39 for the second year, 39 for the third year as an interest, and then it became 815, right? So principal plus 39 for 3 years, that becomes 815. So what is my value of P, right? What is value of P? So P is equal to 815 minus, this is 14 to the 120 minus 3, that is 117. So principal would become 15 minus 7 is 8 and 81 minus 11 16. That's answer, right? So 698 is the right choice. Hope you have got this point, right? So simple interest remains same for all the years. This is what the catch is, right? So for fourth year it was increased by 39. So for all the given years it must have increased by 39 only. Simple interest remains same for all the years. So there was initial principal which got up to 815 in 3 years because it has accrued this much of interest. So let's move forward. An article was sold at rupees 9625 at a loss of 23%. 23% loss. At what price should it be sold for to gain 20%? Right? Okay, not an issue. Now we can solve this very quickly, guys. No harm in solving these kind of questions, right? Let us assume whenever you get this stuff, that sum is profit and loss and whatever is expected gain or percent, whatever it is, right? Assume that the cost price is 100 rupees, right? So if the cost price is 100, the article was sold at 23% loss. So loss amount is 23. So selling price must be 77, right? 100 minus 23 because there was a loss that was sold less than cost price. So selling price is 77. This actual selling price is 77, right? Because it was sold at 23% loss. At what price should it be sold to gain 20%? So we want 20% gain on this cost price. We want 20% gain. So our expected selling price, this is expected. Selling price expected is 120 because we want 20% gain, right? So our expected selling price is 120. what is given to us is 9625. That is selling price when the article was sold at 23% loss. So that is equivalent to 9625. What should this equivalent? Becomes very much simple, guys. So 120 into 9625 upon 77, right? So let us divide this by 11, 11 7, 11 8. So 8, 11 7 and 11 5 is 55. Again 7, 7 1, 7 2, 7 5, right? So 120 into 120, 15,000. Your answer should be 15,000. It should be sold for 15,000 rupees. So to gain 120% profit. So option, none of this, right? 15k. Let's move forward. If 25% of x is equal to 40% of y, then x as to y is quite basic. See here, 25% of x is equal to 40% of y. What is x as to y? X as to y can be written as x upon y, right? So we have got x here also, and y has taken to this side, so it got divided. So this side will go, this will go to this side. So 40 upon 100 into 100 upon 25, right? Pretty much simple. So 5 8 5 5. X upon y, that is x as to y, is 8 upon 5, that is 8 as to 5. That's my answer. Let's move forward. X and y can complete a piece of work in 15 days and 20 days respectively. They complete a contract of 12,000 rupees with the help of Z in 5 days. Find the share of Z. No issues. See, X, Y, right? Hope you have understood the unitary approach, right? X, Y and Z, and they have done work with the help of Z. So X, Y and Z, right? This is what they have did. So they have did it, all of them did it in 5 days. X alone could do it in 15 days and Y alone could do it in 20 days, right? We don't know the value of Z. So let us take the LCM of this 3, and that comes to 60. So let's say the total task is of 60 units. This is total task. We have defined the task 60 units. That is LCM of this and this, right? So X can complete 60 units in 15 days. That means per day's work is 4. He can do the work in 20 days. So per day is this 4 units per day, 3 units per day, right? And all of them can finish up the work in 5 days only. So their efficiency is 12 units per day, right? 12 units per day. Now if you can observe, 4 plus 3 is 7, and all of them could produce 12 units per day, and XY can contribute 7, so remaining 5 must have been contributed by Mr. Z, right? And the work has been done by all of them working together. So this is your ratio of remuneration. This is the ratio of remuneration, 4 as to 3 as to 5, right? So if there are 4 7 5 12, if there are 12 units, the share of Z is 5. If their actual remuneration is 12,000, the share of Z will be 5,000. That's the answer, right? Hope you understood this, right? You have to go with unitary approach. There are other approaches also. You can go with fractions always, but I could recommend this to save your time, right? So 60 units unitary approach, you have to understand that concept first. Let's see next one. A person walking at 5/6 of his usual speed is 40 minutes late to his office. What is the usual travel time to reach his office? Now in these kind of questions, always have this trick in mind. Anything is given to here, anything is given 40 minutes late or 40 minutes early, we don't care, right? What you have to do, multiply numerator with whatever time is given, divided by difference of this 5 and 6, numerator and denominator, that is 1. So your answer will straight away becomes 200 minutes, right? So 200 minutes is nothing but 3 hours 20 minutes, right? There was another way also, but this is the shortcut trick. You have to practice this, right? So a person walking at 5/6 of his usual speed. So there are two cases, usual speed and new speed, right? So he's walking at 5/6 of his usual speed, right? So speed, ratio of speeds is 6:5. Usual is 6, so new will be 5. What will be time, ratio of time in this case? Ratio of time, what will that? 5:6, right? Because they share inverse relationship. What is time gap here? 1 unit, and that 1 unit is equivalent to 40. What is this usual travel time? This has got multiplied by 40, right? So this should also get multiplied by 14, that is 200 minutes again, right? Even if you are asked what is new time the person is taking, so this into 40, 240 minutes, right? So you can see the difference here also, 40 minutes. Hope you understood this, right? So let's move forward. In how many different ways can the letters of the word leading be arranged in such a way that vowels always come together? Vowels always come together. So we have word as leading. Leading is the word given to us. Okay. Now, which are the vowels in this? E, A, I. Right? These are three vowels in this, and we want to form the words wherein this vowels should always be together. In between, among them, they can have their own arrangement. Like this can be A, E, I, or something, many more, right? So what we can do, we have to make this group together, right? So can we name this as X? Yes. So the letters which are remaining to us is L, D, N, G, and this X, right? This X can be arranged itself in 3 factorial ways, right? That we have to understand afterwards, right? So we have how many letters now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 letters. 5 letters can be arranged in 5 factorial ways, and this X can further be arranged in 3 factorial ways. So this would give us 120 into 6, that is 720. That's our answer. Hope you have got this idea, right? So practice, guys. So if you like this, do subscribe for more useful stuff, right? Useful stuff. For this will be useful for CAT, this will be useful for CET, this will be useful for IBPS. If you're giving placement papers, yes, obviously thumbs up, right? Or there are courses like IPM you can always think of. Thank you so much.